you thought that one had weak brakes. This one, it's their first attempt at front brakes on a Sportster. It's the same as it was on the K model, but it's only a half brake. So the brake shoe is like that wide. And later on, they went to twice that wide brake. So you can see that the spokes on this one, on this side, are really short, and on that side are long. But after this model, they went to the brake shoe going brake drum all the way across, so the spokes were the same length on that side as that side. Because it was the full width. And which stopped it better, but still not as good as that. So then in, I don't know what it was, about 71 or 2, they went to a disc brake, which was way better than this. So anyway, your brake, we'll just try it slow because you just got to give yourself a lot of time on this machine. And then the back brake is going to be on the opposite side of what you're used to, because this is a right-hand shift, so your shifter's on the right, brakes on the left. And this pedal pushes down a lot farther probably than what you would be used to also for stopping. And the back brake is the same as the front brake as far as that shoe goes. It's thin or narrow. So it's not the greatest stopping. When you shift, this thing, the clutch tends to drag on these things. So when you put it into gear, don't just slowly try to put it into gear, otherwise it's going to be going. So just pull in your clutch, wait a couple seconds, and chunk. And then when you shift into the next gear, pull in the clutch, let off on the gas, and don't immediately shift. Wait for like a second, and then, and it's still going to go clunk every time you shift. And then go, clunk, because the clutch drags. And when you're just sitting there and you're trying to put it in neutral, you might not be able to put it in neutral when the motor's running. If you're in first gear or whatever. So I always, when I'm rolling and it's like before you all come all the way to the stop, get it in neutral, and then because of that clutch drag, it's hard to get it to go from one gear to the next when it's just sitting still if the motor's running. There's neutral. And it moves quite a distance, you know, compared to modern motorcycles. And it's got 4 gears, only 4. So down to first, there's neutral. Okay.
Compared to the brakes now, on the new bikes, you go and sit in the store, you touch the brake and it moves like a 1/4 inch and it's on. That's as far as the handle thing moves. I'm used to this one where you have to squeeze it all the way in. And the last time I'm sitting there, the brake, how come it doesn't move? Oh, you don't ever want to use the front brake.
You said that.
The guy at the store.
He said never use the front brake.
Yeah.
That's the best way to stop a motorcycle. All your weight transfers to the front tire. And that's where your stopping power is at.
When you're going slow though, and especially turning, you're gonna use your back.
Yeah.